about a little bit about how maybe not necessarily a story, but it's all of our stories. We all know somebody that has had breast cancer or has had to fight it. I think that when it comes to having that moment where you're diagnosed, you're starting the fight, and it's become that fight where maybe we can change the idea and maybe we can plant a seed of a cultural change where instead of being diagnosed, we can be proactive and we can, highlight those biomarkers for maybe ancestral things. We can, change the way we look at maybe that approach of getting early on detection because of the rise in AI and the compute power that we have at our hands, that we have the ability to really help people and keep track of really important biomarkers. So within this talk, I really want to plant the seed and maybe start a new story for all of us that we can, take better care of ourselves because of the power that we have now been afforded.
So with AI, we plan on using AI to help to supplement and to really augment the support for breast cancer awareness along with the care of it. First and foremost, what AI would do is to help with hospitals and clinics with the reduction of radiologists' workload along with the margin for human error. One of the main things that happens within business as well as production is, I'd say, just the margin for human error. A lot of people, they make mistakes from here and there, people working long nights, overnights. I know a lot of us did. And this leads to certain things happening, whether it being error, people messing up, or just missing things entirely. If you were to have another helper with you, that being AI, then this would support your business a lot. Along with this, I'll talk about the decreased healthcare spending through early treatment. Another thing with AI is that it would help to identify early signs of cancer within people. One thing a lot of people don't know within breast cancer awareness is that people aren't just getting breast cancer once they cite it at age 40 and older ages. People as young as 8 and even 14 can get breast cancer, as cited in one of our sites from an 8-year-old girl in Utah.
So what we did was we used the CNN, and we gave it some real-world medical imaging from the MNIST data set. So we gave it some breast cancer tissue images from an ultrasound. And what we did to the images is we did some data augmentation, weight loss functions, leaky ReLU, activation and dropouts, and learning rate scheduling and early stopping. And with this, next slide. Next slide. So with this, we got a 92% accuracy level, which is extremely high. And this is only with 200 epochs and with some regular laptops, nothing special, no special GPUs. And you see we got a 93% AUC, area under the curve, and 100% training accuracy, which is common with training. Yeah. And so this is our team. So my name is Ayan, and we have Denis and Christopher. So I was the team lead, and I'm the main data scientist, and Denis is the machine learning AI specialist. So me and him both focused on creating the code and doing the main research with the data. And Christopher and I did some research, and we found a data set for the breast images. Yeah.
So what will be the next technical step for you to actually have a complete trial of the solution that you propose?
So,
I think similar to what FAU is doing, like creating that very public and available source for biomarkers, and maybe like partnering with like Johns Hopkins to then take their patients and put them through those kinds of, with their trials, like collect that data and create those personal profiles that then we can track, early on in life. I think is a big advantage, and it could be the proof of concept that more hospitals could use.
The main thing with early detection is that when you detect cancer early, it's much easier to fight against it. And it's also much cheaper to fight cancer early on. So a big thing with this is people would say it's very expensive to take ultrasounds at an early age. But it's if you take even 30 ultrasounds from the age of 20 to 50, it's much cheaper than treating cancer late and taking 30 ultrasounds and doing early detection and early treatment. Any other questions?
I'm good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job.